Hello everyone, welcome to Bullet Journaling with Eva. Today we are going to doodle. We are going to doodle these three little baby animals that I picked for today's video. And I will show you step by step how to draw them really easily. So let's go straight into materials. You will need a bullet journal, then a point liner, I'm using this one in 0.8, an eraser and a pencil. Let's go straight into it. I will just prepare my page. And I will try to walk you through each step so you can easily recreate these animals. Let's take our pencil and eraser and start doodling. First, I will draw a big circle. As you can see here, I am drawing a big circle and this will represent the head of our animal. And the body should be the same height as our head. This is something that will make our animals look like babies with big heads. Then I'm going to add these small semicircles here that will represent the face of a deer. Then you will create a small line that goes from ear to ear, and on that line you will add a nose. Under it, you will create a mouth, and basically you have half of the face of our cute little animal. Then, you will draw two big circles that will represent eyes on the side of the nose. And then you will draw some oval shapes that will represent ears. Now, just some ovals so you know which way those ears will go. And then you will also draw some ovals in the middle that will represent antlers. Now it's time to draw the body. Here, under your circle that represents the head, you will add a smaller circle, and under it you will add two legs, which will basically just be ovals. And then you will connect that circle with legs and add a small tail. Now it's time to add details. First, we will draw pointy ears. And then we will do antlers. You will start by drawing a line like this. And then add the first bump. After that, we will add two small bumps and then the final bump. And now you have symmetrical antlers for your baby deer or lamb. Great! Now let's focus on the face. Here we have a U shape and then connect it to that smaller line that we created for our head. Then it's time to work on this small body. First you will create a belly. And then you will basically outline everything. While I'm doing that, I chose to draw these animals because they were themes of my bullet journal this year so far. Wolf for January, deer for April, and also then rabbit for February. I chose those three. But if you want me to draw or teach you how to draw different baby animals, just leave me a comment down below. I will be happy to work on it. Now, what I am explaining here. Animals look cute if they are looking up or left up. This is why I draw these small little circles inside of these deer eyes looking up on the left. Now I'm drawing the body as you can see here, just connecting these lines that we already sketched with a pencil, and then also connecting legs. Drawing the tail, and that's basically it. Now I will erase all the pencil sketches as you can see me doing now, and we will add some more details. For deer, I decided to go light on details. And this is also how you can add more or less to your doodles. First, I will start with an ear. I will create a similar shape inside of it. And then I will add some shadowing at the end of that line there. Then I will fill in the eyes completely. You can see I didn't speed up this video a lot, so I sped it by like 50%, so filling in the eyes and nose is going to take a little bit more time, but I want you to have some representation of how long it took to create this. Then you will add eyelashes. And then some small details on the legs, and basically your deer is done. Of course, you can add even more details if you want to, maybe fill in this part completely or under the chin, but I just want to have some differences between these three doodles so you can see how these details can change what your doodle looks like. Then we are going to draw a rabbit. Start with an oval and then add an oval that is lying in the middle of that first oval. Now connect those to create face of your bunny, just like you can see me doing now. Then add a small bump that will represent the chin of your bunny. And then draw ears starting from that small oval at the top. Now try to make those ears as symmetrical as possible, but they don't need to be the same. Then, when you are done, you will create a nose for your rabbit. It's going to be a small semicircle with a small triangle underneath. And then it's time to add eyes. And here we will create these ovals as eyes. And now we are done with sketching the face. Now let's focus on the body. Again, the height of the body should be the same as the height of the head. So we are still drawing baby animals. And now when we have this oval and another larger oval here, and here you are going to draw some small ovals that will represent shoulders, then bigger ovals that will represent hands, and also circles that will represent paws. Then add this like a pear shape of the body. And then also add two circles that will represent the feet of your rabbit. And basically now you have all the structure for your rabbit. And now again, outline everything. Outline only those lines that are relevant. So, only those that will sketch the shape of the face and also that will sketch the body shape. And here, please do not complete that line of the head to the shoulder, because if you do that, it will look like those arms are growing out from the head of your rabbit and not from the shoulders. And now I'm just adding some small lines that will represent feet. Again, erase all the sketches, and this is the doodle where I will show you how small details can elevate your doodle even more. But first, let's do the same as we did with this little lamp. Take your point liner and start from the eyes. Draw the direction of the glaze looking up to the left and fill in that eye completely with black. And Do the same with another eye. Now let's work on the mouth. Again, add that shadow, and now ears. I will just add some depth to that ear and add some lines that are going from the base of the ear. And here you can see that those details make our rabbit more realistic. Now I'm adding the whiskers and the bunny is also done. Just adding those small lines in the ears and at the chest of the bunny makes it look more realistic. And now let's work on our last doodle. Again, draw a circle, then draw an oval. And now you want this to have a chin, of course. And also here we want a furry face that I drew just now. Then again add ears to your sketch. And now let's work on the body. Again, small circle and these little ovals that will represent the legs. And now small ovals that will represent feet. Now the semicircles will connect the feet with the body. And then again some furry body shape. And here we will also add a tail. Now face. Going from the ear, create a line that will represent the nose of our little puppy or wolf. Then create a nose. And under it, create a smiley mouth. Then add two circles that will represent eyes. And then just connect this part with his furry face and create those semicircles around the eyes. Now, again, take your point liner and outline everything. Again, I'm starting from the ears and the face, working towards the body. Again, you should only outline those lines that are relevant and that will create shapes of the body, the face, and the facial details of your little puppy or wolf. Okay, now I'm almost done, but for feet, please do not forget to draw him little toes, as 3 wiggly lines. And then we have this tail, and outlining is done. Now erase all the pencil sketches. And let's make this doodle the most elevated doodle of all and add a lot of details that will help us make it look so much more realistic. Now start with ears and also add some small fluffy thing in the ear. Then fill in the eyes completely with black. Again, leave that small white circle that shows us that your little animal is looking up to the left. Then add eyelashes and fill in the nose, but not completely. Leave that small part white so it will show that the nose is wet. Now fill in this upper part of the head completely. Again, this is going to take a little bit longer, so I would like to just remind you to subscribe if you like this content. Leave me a comment if you want me to teach you how to draw even different animals or baby animals or anything that you would like to learn how to draw. I would be really happy to teach you how to do it. And also don't forget to click the notification bell so you don't miss any of my videos. I know maybe you think, how is this relevant to bullet journaling? But if you want to include some cute doodles in your bullet journal like I did for all of my bullet journal themes this year, this could be helpful for you. And basically what you need to do is just look at a reference photo of a puppy or of a small cat and then try to find some simple shapes that you can stack on and create heads and bodies of your little animals. And now we will also add some details to the body of this little wolf. Again, just by creating two lines that will connect the leg with the shoulder. And again, I will fill this part in completely in black. Just by filling in this little wolf with black, you can see that this doodle looks even more realistic than those other doodles that we have side by side here. So, if you add more details, your doodles will look more realistic. Now, let's draw the feet. The oval and then 3 small circles that will be under the toes. And now I am adding 2 semicircles that will also be filled in with black ink completely. And the last thing that we need to add some details on is the tail. And here again, I will just use my hand to fill it like this, and as you can see here. And all of our 3 doodles are done. As you can see, 3 different doodles of 3 different animals with 3 different amounts of details. The first one with basically no details, the second one with some line details, and the last one that is completely filled in. You can also add even more details to the rabbit if you want to. But yeah, that's basically it. If you like this video, don't forget to like, leave me a comment with which different animals would you like me to sketch and draw, and don't forget to subscribe. And I will see you in the next one. Bye!